Alrighty guys, welcome back. Today we have a special one, actually. We were trying to go through like inspirational songs and whatnot, and this one came across to us. If you don't watch America's Got Talent, I'm not going to say much on this song because they do have the backstory in this per America's Got Talent. But if you don't watch America's Got Talent, there was this one contestant a few years back, Mandy Harvey, who is a deaf singer and feels, the tempo and whatnot, through the floor, and, she had to reteach herself how to sing after she lost her hearing. And
she doesn't wear shoes when she was out there, so she could feel the rest of the music that the musicians were playing up through the floor. She was feeling the vibration.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just a very, very, very inspirational song. This is an original that she wrote
with a great message.
With a great message to it. Yeah. And there's really not much else for us to say on this because she'll explain it all in there.
You're right.
So this is a longer song, or it's a longer video because we have the song and the message and the backstory behind it.
Right.
But in the end, I think it'll be worth it to you guys. So anyway, you all set?
I'm ready.
Alrighty, guys, let's get started.
Who's here with you today?
I'm with my dad.
Thank you for taking me, honestly.
That'll be great.
I can't imagine doing this without you here. I love you, Dad. I love you so much.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
And what's your name?
Mandy Harvey.
And who's this?
My interpreter.
What's your name?
Sarah.
Nice to meet you, Sarah.
Nice to meet you, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Doing well, thank you. Hello.
Okay, Mandy, so I think I've worked this out. So you're deaf?
Yes, I lost all my hearing when I was 18 years old.
Wow. And how old are you now?
29. So it's 10 years.
Wow. And Mandy, how did you lose your hearing, if you don't mind me asking?
I have a connective tissue disorder, so basically I got sick and my nerves deteriorated. Growing up, the only thing I wanted to do was sing. I ended up going to school for vocal music education so that I could have that be my life. When I was in college, I thought I had an ear infection, and it just got worse and worse. And by Christmas, I was borderline legally deaf in both ears. There was one day where the teacher was going to play the piano, and I had to chart out everything that he was playing. And I had my pencil ready, and everybody else's pencils start moving, and I'm just waiting for the test to start. And then one by one, every person just got up and left the room. And I didn't hear enough to even start the test. That was the last day I was a part of music program. That was a bad day.
We were sitting in the car together to come home. She said, "Dad, I can't remember what your voice sounds like anymore." At that moment, you knew that things would never be the same.
Everything that I had ever wanted was just going away, and I couldn't stop it.
The music is alive inside of her. The only question was, what could she do with it now?
My dad, he suggested that we play a song. I said, well, that's crazy. But I had a guitar tuner, and I hummed my starting note and just went for it. Music now isn't about the sound, it's about the feeling. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm scared, so I'm just trying to... It's not the dream that I always had. That's okay, because I showed up, and I did something I never believed I could do.
So you were singing before you lost your hearing?
Yeah, I've been singing since I was 4. So I left music after I lost my hearing and then figured out how to get back into singing with muscle memory, using visual tuners, and trusting my pitch.
So your shoes are off because you're feeling the vibration. Is that how you're following the music?
Yeah, I'm feeling the tempo, the beat through the floor.
And Mandy, what are you going to sing?
I'm gonna sing a song that I wrote called Try.
Okay, can you tell me what it's about?
After I lost my hearing, I gave up. But I want to do more with my life than just give up. So.
Good for you. Good for you. Okay, well, look, this is your moment, and good luck.
Okay. I don't feel the way I used to. The sky is gray, much more than it is blue. But I know one day I'll get through, and I'll take my place again if I would try. If I would try. Oh, there is no one for me to blame, 'cause I know the only thing in my way is me. I don't live the way I want to. That whole picture never came into view. But I'm tired of getting used to the day. So I will try. So I will try. If I would try. If I would try.
Mandy, I don't think you're going to need a translator for this. It's incredible. I mean, I've done this a long time. That was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen and heard. Come here. Beautiful. That was amazing. Congratulations, guys. Honestly, I never think I'm going to be surprised or amazed by people, and then you turn up. And with, I mean, just the fact that you are you, but it was your voice, your tone, the song was beautiful. Congratulations, you were straight through to the live shows. Mandy, you know what? We found each other.
Yes. And you can tell everything. This is a song.
Life is now you're in the world.
Damn. Woo!
Can you hang on a minute?
Yeah, go for it.
Just a minute.
Woo!
Oh my word. I cried then, I still cried. Cried when I saw it.
Yeah, because we were watching America's Got Talent that night and saw that.
Oh my word.
I'll just tell you, it does not feel like it's almost 3 years later.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
That is, that's amazing. It really is. I can relate to this.
So can I.
To what, well, not just the message, but her backstory. And I really didn't realize it because, as you know, because you've heard me talk about this before, I do believe, is that when I was 10, 11, 12, okay, I had 2 ear operations.
Okay.
Where there was fluid buildup behind my eardrums, and I couldn't hear anything. And there was a point where, my dad came up behind me. I was watching TV, and I was like this far away from the TV. And my dad came home from work and came up behind me and started rattling a potato chip bag behind me.
And you couldn't hear it.
And I didn't budge. I didn't hear it. And believe me, I'm the one who liked to eat. Okay. So, and he's like, what's going on? And they found, took 2 ear operations with, which at that time it wasn't common. Now it's a relatively common surgery where they put tubes in your eardrums.
Yeah.
And it has the fluid come through so that it doesn't build up and stop all the hearing. But I was legally deaf at one point. I was reading lips at one point. And so I can totally understand this. Not that I had the same thing that she did, but hearing loss is hearing loss.
Right.
Okay. And when you're used to hearing everything and people laughing and talking and stuff, and then you don't hear anything.
Yeah.
I don't care what age you are. It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary. So I definitely could relate to that. But just, as far as her message, there was one thing that I had heard in the lyrics, the last time when I listened to her, that was the lyric, "The only thing in my way is me." So if I'm gonna, if something is stopping me from doing something, it's me stopping it. Okay, is what I get out of it, because you can do anything you want to do.
Right.
Okay, if you set your mind to it, you'll figure out a way
to do it.
Okay, so it all boils down to, if you're not breaking through that many times, the only thing that's in your way
is you. Yeah.
But the other cool thing that she said was, life isn't how I thought it was going to be, but that's okay because I showed up.
Right.
Okay, and that is a huge, huge thing as far as I'm concerned. Because unless you show up, you're never going to get to where you want to go. So there's a lot of powerful stuff in there.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find something that I shared out on Facebook a while back that was in direct relation to this, and I can't find it anywhere. But then again, I share so much stuff out on Facebook, it's not funny. But it was basically, the question is, the question isn't who's going to allow me, it's who's going to stop me. direct in relation with the only thing in my way is me.
Mm-hmm.
You could set your mind to anything and you can do it.
But you have to make the decision to show up to do it.
Right.
And you have to come to the realization that the only thing that's going to stop me
Is me.
is me.
Right. Right.
So if you're sitting where you are and you're feeling comfortable where you're at, don't, if you see something out there that you would have rather have done or, whatever.
You don't want to get to the point where I would have rather have done that. I
Right.
want to be there.
Because there are a lot of regrets and stuff like
Right.
that.
I mean, it's kind of like,
Or
with
I wish I had. I wish
Right.
I had. Yeah.
with this.
Right.
With this, I saw this goal. I saw this, filmmaking, doing videos. I saw this.
Right.
I got so much pushback, so much backlash, and I'm still getting that.
You did. Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking to all you guys.
Right.
And the community that we've built is just, it's... I thought, well, at first I was getting into it saying, oh yeah, this would be fun.
Right.
But now I'm getting into, or now I've gotten into this and I'm saying, this is more than anything. This is a whole different type of,
The only one
sense
who's
of
going to
accomplishment, community, everything
and the only one who's going to stop you
is me.
from pushing this forward is you.
Is me.
Yeah. So number one, you showed up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this, and you're not letting yourself get in the way of you doing it, because you can very easily take all that negativity and say, maybe I'm doing the wrong thing.
Right.
I can't do this.
Mhm.
Whatever the case
Mm-hmm.
is.
And that's what a lot of people say
So this
when
is
they get that pushback, when they get that backlash, when they get the you can't do that.
right.
Well, who are you to tell me what I can and can't do?
And but they give up. A lot of times people just give up.
You thought I
Yeah.
was crazy doing this when I first started.
A little bit.
A little bit. A lot of it. a lot
Well,
of
I
it.
thought you were crazy when you were going around vlogging in the middle of Walmart,
And I'm still doing that.
and now you're back to doing that.
And I'm still doing that.
Or when we were walking through the woods or something, and you're.
But you
Yeah.
understand it now. Or you
I understand this. I understand
well,
what
then
we're
you
doing
need to
now.
check out Coffee First Scheme later.
I know. I have, and I do. But yeah, when you were originally vlogging,
Right.
and you were happy when 15 people actually
Right.
viewed you,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, I thought, this is, let him do it. Hey, Spielberg started, the same way. George Lucas started the same way. And
All in their garage.
and look what they've done. Who knows where it'll go, but I'll let him do his little thing. I wasn't behind you 100%. Once
You weren't behind me 25% on it.
once you did the once you pulled me into that live stream, the very first live stream, and you were talking to people in the UK, and I'm like,
Wait, you're talking to
what this has nothing to do with vlogging at this point, okay? But all of a sudden you had pushed it to a different level,
Mhm.
and there were, yes, my mindset had to change, but
And you're now
But I'm-
seeing how everything is so interwoven
absolutely.
together.
Well,
But
I'm
the original,
I'm seeing a bigger purpose
Right.
as well.
right?
So
But in the beginning, I was just like her, where it's
yeah,
who's gonna stop me?
and that's why it's
Yeah.
called Try. Okay, so hey, you're good. You're good.
It's because of you all. It's because of them.
It is.
It's because of them.
Okay.
It's because of them.
You're right. And you keep plugging along, and you've got a lot of people
Behind me.
behind you saying, do this, do this, do this, do this. And we'll get to that in just a minute when you start doing the announcements as well. Okay?
Yeah.
We'll pick this conversation up briefly. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
All right.
I'm good.
All right. So, yep. On to the announcements. Hit it, guys.
Now it's time for the announcements.
Alrighty, make sure to check out the request form down in the description below if you have any songs that you'd like to request, like this one, or any songs that you'd like to request. You know, make sure to put those down in the request form down below. We will try to get to those as quick as we can. We're trudging along on them. I shouldn't say plugging, but we're trudging along on them. You know, we will get to your song, but we do have a lot of other songs on that list. So just, you know, bear with us and
hang in there.
Hang in there, and we will get to your song as soon as we can. Make sure to check out Coffee First Scheme Later up in the corner. We've got some exciting vlogs and challenges coming out over there, guys, so make sure you check that out. Make sure to check out the Teespring link down in the description below with all of the bass player merchandise and the Eat, Sleep, React, Repeat merchandise and stuff like that. Super cool stuff for winter, spring, fall, summer, whatever bipolar season you're in right now. Because here in Virginia, we've been having a lot of bipolar seasons.
Yep.
Last week we were in the 30s, and now this upcoming weekend we're supposed to be in the 80s. So it's crazy. But whether you get a tank top, a hoodie, a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt, whatever it is,
doesn't matter, it's
you know,
all available.
Exactly, all down in the description below. So check that out. Also, guys, the Patreon link is also down in the description below if you'd like to become a Patreon member. Patreon is the membership that you can get to the channel and to the community, be one of those top supporters, to be with us behind the scenes of these videos. You get behind the scenes exclusives. You can get exclusive reaction videos. You can get Teespring discount codes, one-on-one communication with me and him, your top priority. And you also get something just as simple as a description mention and shout out, which you automatically get for just becoming a Patreon member. I do get to thank the following patrons who have pledged to make this video possible and for being awesome, sticking with us. That'd be Teresa Anderson, Hot Space, and Petro, Karen Barone, Sandy Thomas, Courtney Trex, Cindy Rice, and Dawn Kula. Thank you so much for your constant love and support, everybody. We were just saying it in here, in the video about, the community that we've built here and everyone being together. And I know some of you all have been with me since the beginning. You've seen the evolution of the channel, and thank you so much for sticking with me. I know in the beginning they may have been, longer, or didn't have much to say, or Dad wasn't here, or whatever it may be, but you've stuck with us. You've stuck with my crazy. So, yeah, so thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. And, we've got some exciting stuff coming out for you all soon, so stay tuned. Also, guys, we are on the road to 1,000. We are under 65. Under 65 away.
It's higher math. 62.
62?
62.
62.
62.
So we're still under 65.
So
mine was simple math.
Okay.
But anyway. We're under 65 away, whether it's 65, 62, whatever it is.
Yep.
We're reining in on our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We've had this goal set for the past several months, and we are almost there, guys. So make sure if you'd like to at 1,000, I gotta backtrack myself. At 1,000, we have a goal to open up a P.O. box. Y'all can send us fan mail, whether that be letters, drawings, snacks, cookies, desserts, anything else besides money. But, we've had that goal set for a while now.
Air drumsticks.
Air drumsticks.
Yeah.
Air drumsticks. Anyway, but we've had that goal set for a while now, and we're reining in on it. But in order to, open up that P.O. box, we got to hit that 1,000 mark first. I already have our next goal set, but we got to get to the 1,000 before we can get to the next goal. So make sure if you'd like to help out with that goal, or you just want to stay connected, stay involved, or you just want to see what the heck we've got going on every day here, make sure to click that subscribe button down below. You will not regret it. That is our promise, our guarantee to you. Something new and exciting every single day. So anyway. Anything else I'm missing?
Nope, I think that's it.
Alrighty, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smack that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.